Hello everyone, I'm Elijah Barasa, a research officer and a specialist in agricultural crops, and we have paid a visit to Professor Buisa, who is doing cassava farming, which is one of our major objectives across the Kibingei ward. We are looking at traditional value crops, that is cassava, millet, sorghum and sweet potatoes. So with me here I have Professor Buisa in his farm, where he has been harvesting cassava across period and then doing some experiments on value addition. So this is the cassava. As you can see, the plant, the number of harvesting. Then we also have the shoots for the new cassavas, which we anticipate some fruits from it. Now, Professor, how are you?
I am fine, sir.
Yes, I see you have been practicing this farming, and it's a good fortune for local farmers and as a nation in terms of economy. And maybe a little statement on how you have been doing it before we get into value addition.
Okay, yes. I started this cassava,
Yeah. Yeah.
because it's an orphaned crop, it's neglected.
Yeah.
And yet, it has got a lot of uses, as I'll explain later.
Yeah.
So I planted this cassava to experiment on how many products we can get from the cassava. And luckily, as you can see, it did quite well. We have harvested some already, and we have eaten. They are very juicy, very nice. And I've just noticed that even as we harvested, there are shoots. There are these shoots that are looking promising, and you see they are like germinating and all that. So this researcher has told me that indeed, if I prune it, as we shall go to prune, if I prune it and return it back in the soil, I can still harvest something from it. Normally, I was told when you harvest cassava, just come and uproot the whole of it. But this one, we were using jembes, and the young shoots were neglecting them. It is now this researcher who has told me that yes, there is still some value that we can get from this cassava, and he's showing us. Ezekiel is here. Ezekiel is going to prune the cassava, and then we return it. If Ezekiel, if you know what cassava ingine ambayo iko hapa hivi, you can see there is some cassava. This is doing it. Look at this. There is a cassava here. So we thought that we had harvested it, but maybe bring you in it. Tunaweza kutoa hiyo?
Yeah.
Okay. We can use the panga to remove that cassava. Unaweza kutoa kutoka huko nani, kuja huko utoe. There is cassava that we had not au na utumuna mkono tu ama nini. Sasa ndio hiyo. There it is. So this cassava had remained behind, and you can see these offshoots, and this is the older one. So the offshoots, I'm being told by this researcher that indeed, if we prune it and then set it back to the soil, all these ones that you can see here will develop more. So we are going to do that. So this is the experiment now. This is how he's pruning it. He's telling us how to prune it. Okay. Yes, he's pruning it. Good. So now Ezekiel can remove this cassava toa huu. Sasa fanya hiyo, make the hole, alafu upande tena. And now we shall see the advice of our local, you can call them, is a researcher. He did his agribusiness as a first degree. He did his agribusiness again as his master's. And he's now even, he tells me, he's even looking forward to go and do his PhD in the same. So he has told us we return this stem and those offshoots, see how they. Now, Sasa, why did we prune it? What is the help in pruning this?
Okay. If we prune this crop, we are allowing the new shoots from the stems to generate. Once they develop, they will be able to supply nutrients to the roots. Once the nutrients have reached the roots, the fruit will be able to form, which will be more viable compared to when these other stems. If you compare this one, they are all
the branches
yeah,
compete with the food.
Yeah.
Okay.
So rather than pulling the food away from the fruit, it now supplies to the roots, which now develops food.
Hiyo imetosha ama?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
For the whole now fruit which we target as farmers.
So I've learned something from Mr. Who?
Mr. Barasa.
Mr. Barasa, our engineer or our researcher, is telling us that we pruned it because if we just make sure usivunje we fanya ongeza shimo ndio ukiweka uweke kama imekaa hivyo. So Mr. Barasa is telling us that we are pruning it so that we limit the competition of the nutrients and food from the soil, because if the branches are on, then they will compete with the food. So now the little food that's coming from the soil will just concentrate on the stem, and the offshoots will, of course, the leaves will also start coming up, but now more food will be shared in the roots, and therefore the productivity or the success will be a little more than if we had if we had the whole stems on. So this is what I've learned today. So when we cover it full, or we
have to cover.
Yes.
And then we leave some spaces so that at least air can get through the stems.
Okay.
So we cover up to some points.
Yes.
And leave some stems projecting out.
Okay. Sasa wewe weka mchanga na usikave, usifunge hii mambo stems usifunge. Unaacha ndio sasa hewa iwezi kuingia, because inahitaji hewa, inahitaji maji, inahitaji food. Sasa tutakuja, we shall be monitoring this and evaluating it and seeing how it goes on. So which means contrary to what people think, that cassava you just come and uproot everything and throw away. If this Barasa experiment, and I told you he has done it at bachelor's, he has done it at master's, and he's now writing his PhD proposal for the same. So if this works, then we have now a new way of making our cassava perennial. So Mr. Barasa, that's what it is. If you have any other questions, I'll be able to answer.
Okay, another main objective why we have visited you, Professor, you also practice value addition on this cassava plant. You see, in agriculture, we call plants like all of them, we have no waste, because we can do regenerative from each. So for cassava, we have now the tuber, the stems, the leaves. On your end, how have you been practicing now the value addition on this cassava?
Thank you very much, man officer. Like I told you, my initial objective of planting cassava was not for food. Cassava is starch. And when I harvest my cassava and I dry it and I convert the root, the tuber, into flour, it becomes starch. And that starch, I use it as a binder for my charcoal briquettes. I found out that people in this area were cutting trees for firewood, and therefore we are affecting the climate. I was making char-dust, briquettes out of the char-dust from the selling of the charcoal. But then I discovered that means I'm still promoting the sale of charcoal, because I'm buying the char-dust at the selling point. So then my research showed me that when I make char-dust myself, and that char-dust I can carbonize. I carbonize this stem.
Yeah.
As you can see, this stem, when it dried, it can be firewood.
Yeah.
But when it is firewood, it burns very fast.
Yeah.
So when you carbonize and you make like carbon or charcoal out of it,
Yeah.
then the charcoal that, I mean, the charcoal that come from here, yeah, in a given ratio, yeah, I mix with the starch, yeah, the flour from the cassava, and I'll be producing very good char dust, yeah, or rather very good briquettes. Yeah. The cassava itself, yeah, when I peel it, when I've harvested, yeah, and I peel it, when I've harvested the cassava, later you muhogo.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, yeah, you see, this cassava, yeah, you know, it has peels. Yeah. Later you panga. Yeah. When I peel off, yeah, when I peel off this, yeah, these peels, yeah, unaweza kutoa hiyo maganda, yeah, ya juu tu. Yeah. Ile mwako ingine iko wapi? Hiyo ndio itakuwa afadhali. Yeah. Weka hiyo hivyo. Yeah. Now you see, Ezekiel is peeling the cassava. Yeah. When he peels it off, yeah, that peel, yeah, yes, yeah, these peels, yeah, I'll go and dry them. Yeah. When I dry them, yeah, then I go to also carbonize them. Yeah. I'll put in a kiln, which I have on my compound, yeah, as though I'm making charcoal. Yeah. Then when it is now completely carbonized, yeah, I'll crush it so that I now have char dust. Yeah. Now that char dust, yeah, with the ratio of later muhogo. Yeah. You see this cassava, the inner part would have removed the peels. Yeah. This one would dry it, yeah, and when it dried, then yeah, we cut it in bits and we grind it into, yeah, flour. Yeah. So the flour from here, yeah, and the char dust from here, yeah, and the char dust from this stem, yeah, we combine now to make charcoal briquettes. Yeah. And those charcoal briquettes burn longer, yeah, and burn stronger. Yeah. Longer and stronger. They are better than if you use that the stem, yeah, as firewood. Yeah. So this was the motivation. Yeah. But then I also found that now, yeah, the cassava, yeah, when you make into that flour, yeah, you can blend it. Yeah. I have a daughter here who is very good at culinary. She makes, yeah, she makes takes flour, we cook it, yeah, she boils it for us, yeah, she fries it for us, yeah, she can even make chips, yeah, from that, crisps from the same. Yeah. So she has a variety of things that she makes from that food. Yeah. And then she can also make a drink from it. Yeah. I was in Uganda, yeah, and there is beer. Yeah. Beer made out of this banana mixed with the sorghum, yeah, and the millet that you're saying. Yeah. I've not reached that stage, yeah, but I'm going towards that. Yeah. So initially, I wanted the cassava, yeah, for three reasons, three parts of the cassava. Yeah. The peels, yeah, the cassava itself, yeah, and the stems. Yeah. The peels and the stems, I carbonize them to make char dust. Yeah. The root itself, I make flour. Yeah. And at a certain ratio, I make charcoal briquette. Yeah. I now also discovered, yeah, that these leaves, yeah, yeah, these are the cassava leaves. Yeah. When I dry these leaves and they are completely dry, yeah, then I again grind them into powder, yeah, and that powder I'm using it for my poultry. Yeah. They now supplement my poultry feed, but they are also medicinal, yeah, for our poultry. Yeah. You know, they give something nutrients, and therefore you keep feeding it in moderation. Then you can close your road to the agrovate for medicines can be closed. So this again. So in other words, Bwana Barasa, yeah, right from the roots, yeah, up to the leaves, yeah, there is nothing I waste on, yeah, cassava.
Yeah, that's so great. I think fellow farmers, it's not just theory. If you look at the whole agricultural crops, from the evidence from Professor Buisa, you can see all parts of this crop are very useful and they are very profitable to him. He's benefiting from the poultry side. His health is immensely beneficial because he's getting porridge and other value-added forms of drinks from the same cassava. You can see also Uganda does that is the drinks, the beer from the cassava.
Bushera.
Yeah, which is more beneficial again to them in health-wise. Then you can see he's also generating carbon prerequisites from it. And for the peels, you have to understand that while he's burning the peels, he doesn't burn them completely to ashes, but as long as the whole peel has converted into carbon, carbon is something that is an incomplete combustion of a plant crop, so that you now crush it into flour, then he mixes it with the other ingredients to make now the
charcoal
prequest, which is so much very live. And today I've also learned you can make the biochar from the cassava. I only knew from rice
saving the environment, Barasa.
Yeah.
You know, we are depleting our environment, we are cutting the forest and all that, and yet we can have this renewable. So now that we are replanting this, you know, I've got a constant supply of this, and therefore we can run away from firewood. I also want to say that, look, when you look around at the stems, there are some, look at this, for example.
The shoots.
The shoots. So this same stem can actually be a seed. You know, you cut in between the side and you plant it. So the cassava, the same one, can be replanted rather than going for the new shoot. So you can see now the extra benefit from cassava. Firewood, char dust, seed for planting, and all that, and so on and so forth. So this is what I do, and I'm very glad that you are here now. You have given me the new method of replanting it. So the next time we are harvesting, we shall see. If we are harvesting and there are new, you want to see that again? When we are harvesting and there are new shoots, we actually remove the cassava, this one that we are holding, we remove it out, and then we return the soil. Probably we shall give it more nutrients, we shall give it mbolea, some fertilizer, and we shall be watching on how it is sprouting and continuing perennially to produce all this cassava. So this is the experiment I've done. I'm very happy that you visited us from the agriculture office of the community of the sub-county Kimilili, and I'm happy that I can be useful to the fellow farmers in Kibingei ward. My doors are open. You can bring them here. We can learn. I'm also a member of the MIDA, Calro and Kefis project that it is, propagating cassava. I have a whole 2 acres of cassava being grown as seeds, as cassava seeds. So when you reach a stage where the farmers of the community want seeds for cassava, feel free, come. I have also a demonstration land with about 4 types of cassava. We are saying which type does best in Kibingei, in Kimilili. So they are now coming up, the 4, which I'll allow you to come with the fellow farmers, and with your knowledge that you have given us, you can see which is the best variety for Kibingei. So I'm very happy that you are here.
Thank you, Professor. Thank you for the knowledge. Some say power is power, some say knowledge is power. For us, we think knowledge is wealth. And with wealth, we are able to articulate different experiments as per creation. And we are grateful for the opportunity for this learning site. And for the farmers, feel free, feel engaged in this program so that you can diversify in your consumption. We don't just have to consume maize, beans like traditionally, but we can do diversification in our households, in our farms, so that we embrace the climate smart practices and bring out the best ecological sites that our African continent can ever project to the outside world. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the knowledge, and thank you, Mr. Ezekiel. Thank you,
Madam Lois,
for the participation, and we are glad for your presence and to the contribution towards this knowledge creation.
Thank you very much. I was told that knowledge is like manure. If you take your manure and you heap it in one plant, that plant will die because the manure is too much in one plant.
Yeah.
But when you get manure and spread it in many plants, those plants will be very healthy.
Yeah.
That is the same with the knowledge. If I hoard this knowledge and keep it to myself, it can choke me. But when we share the knowledge, it creates more. So you are right to say wealth and knowledge. So please, this knowledge that we are getting, let's can spread it. If we can put it on any media, if we can put it on community, social media, if we can bet, I know sometimes I come to your offices and you have a TV and there's a running, whatever. If you can convert this into videos and films that people can see and learn, I'll be very happy, because knowledge is best when it is shared.
Thank you so much, Prof.
Thank you.
I think I will be the pioneer for those videos, and Kibingei is wealthy, as you can all see from this video.
Thank you so much.
Prof.
Thank you.